Hello friends, welcome back to our channel IT India. Here I want to inform you that we are starting one series AWS Tutorials for Beginners 2024. This series will have lectures mostly related to AWS, but it will have some topics related to Linux, networking, web servers and few other topics as well which are helpful and related to AWS anyhow. So, we are going to start this series with a very basic topic instance type in AWS and naming convention. So, this video may not be very much tricky and technical for you, but it can be helpful for you because it will give you basic understanding of the instance type and how their naming is done. So, let's start this video. Instance type naming convention. So, here are few instance families and their nomenclature. Basically, how we have made the instance families. Like here, see, it indicates compute optimized. And what is compute optimized? This is the family in which CPU will be provisioned more as compared to memory, where load is compute intensive. So, this is C, compute optimized, then D, dense storage, then F, FPGA, G, graphics intensive, HPC, high performance computing. There are so many instance families in the same way which indicates multiple things. But few important that you should keep in mind is U, high memory, T, burstable performance, R, memory optimized, X, memory intensive. So what is difference between high memory and X, memory intensive? U is the instance type which has very high memory, but at the same time there is CPU as well. But X is the memory intensive. Basically what happens, there will be extremely high memory but CPU will be low as compared to memory. And T is burstable performance. Basically it bursts, and this is something smaller instance type. I will guide you about all these instance type in detail in upcoming videos, but here this is just nomenclature. So now you can see the instance type name here, C7gn.x large. What it indicates? C indicates instance family. Where is it? It is here, first one, compute optimized. So it indicates CPU will be more here. Instance generation 7. It will be from 7 generation. Additional capabilities N. Processor family G. I will tell you briefly about processor family in the next slide. X large, instance size. So it could be medium, small, large, extra large. It could be anything. It indicates that. And now processor families are here A, G and I. So A indicates AMD processor, G indicates AWS Graviton processor, I indicates Intel processor. So you must be already aware about I and A, basically AMD and Intel. AWS Graviton processor may be new for you, but you will get to know about that as well in upcoming videos. And now additional capabilities. Here are few additional capabilities. B, block storage optimization. D, instance store volume. E, extra storage or memory. Flex instance, and network and EBS optimized. So these are few things. These are just three things that you keep in mind while naming the convention. And Q, Qualcomm inference accelerators. Z, high performance. And now let's see some instance type in AWS. Current generation, and this is the instance type for which AWS encourages the customer to use. And here are few general purpose. So here are few general purpose instance type: M5, M6, Mac 1, Mac 2, T2, T3, T4. So basically general purpose simply indicates it will have both the parameters memory and CPU in proportion. So general purpose can be done with this. And now compute optimized C5, C5a, C6, C7a. So these are the instance type which have more CPU as compared to memory. And then memory optimized R5, R5a, U, X1, X1e, Z1d. So these are memory optimized instance type which has more memory as compared to CPU. I will show you more with example. You will get the better clarity on it. Nothing to worry. And then storage optimized D2, D3, D3en, H1. So these are storage optimized. accelerated computing, DL1, DL2Q, F1, G3, G4AD. These are accelerated computing instance type. High performance, HPC 6A, and then previous generation instances. So here are general purpose, compute optimized, memory optimized, storage optimized, accelerated computing G2. So these categories, these families are still same in previous and current generation. But the difference between previous generation and current generation is that previous generation instance type are older one. These are is still supported by AWS. You can still launch them using AWS console or AWS CLI, whatever you want to use. You can still launch them. But these are not increased to use by the AWS. But they are being still supported because there could be many customers for AWS who have optimized their application on these particular instance types. So they are still supported by AWS, but there could be scenarios in near future that these instance type will not be supported or you will not be able to launch. But this is something on which I should not comment ideally. Instead, AWS will take decision on it. And now here I have taken few examples for your better understanding. Here is the instance type R7G.medium. It has vCPU just one, memory 8, instance storage EBS only, network bandwidth up to 12.5 Gbps, EBS bandwidth up to 10. So as of now you may not be able to understand last two parameters, but let me explain you first three. So vCPU will be just one, memory will be 8 GB. So you can clearly understand that it is memory optimized. Here you will get more memory, and name itself indicates it is R. So memory optimized. So this is that you have to understand. You must have some clue by having a look on the instance type name itself. It is not like that you have to mug up all these instance name. Even that is not possible for anyone. The sole purpose of this video that you must have little understanding about the instance name, instance type, and what they provide to us. Is it memory? Is it vCPU? Is it storage? Or is it something else? And now C7G.medium. So here you can see the difference. Here vCPU is 1, memory is just 2, and instance storage is something like which has instance storage provided with the instance type itself mandatorily. But here it is not like that. Here it is EBS only. And now M7G.xlarge. It is general purpose. You can have a look. Like it is in proportion, I can say. I4G.xlarge. vCPU is 2, memory is 16. That is fine. But I indicates storage optimized. Here you can see instance storage is 468 GB provided with the instance type. P5.48x large. Here you can see GPU is given, but in the above instance type, in any of the instance type, GPU was not given. So this is the difference that you have to understand. So this was all in this video. I can understand that this video was not much on technical side, but I will come up in the next videos with more interesting topics. So meanwhile, thanks for watching this video. Have a great learning, and please do subscribe this channel IT India.